जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः. Today, the celebration of 160th birthday Jayanti of Holy Mother has been going on since early morning 5 o'clock. This today's celebration was so elevating. So many people, perhaps majority of them young, they were participating in it, and all this was possible because of the tremendous atmosphere that has been created by Swami Ramakrishnananda Ji in this sacred place. You all know Swami Krishnananda Ji used to express his two great desires. What were those two great desires? To bring Swami Brahmananda Ji to Chennai and to Tamil Nadu and introduce him to all the people who had not seen Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna they could not see yet. Even when Shashi Maharaj came to Madras, Sri Ramakrishna was not there, 1897. So his great desire was Sri Ramakrishna's spiritual son, who resembled Sri Ramakrishna in most of the ways. He wanted to bring him to South and make the people of the South blessed. And second great desire was to bring Holy Mother Sharda Devi, who was Sri Ramakrishna's Shakti. She was an alternate ego. Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother are inseparable. He could do both of them. He brought Swami Brahmananda Ji in 1908, and for the first time. Later on, Brahmananda Ji visited another 3 times more. And he brought Holy Mother in 1911, February. Holy Mother's coming is an interesting episode in the life of Ramakrishnananda Ji. Ramakrishnananda Ji had brought Swami Brahmananda Ji, and he had taken him all over Tamil Nadu, up to Rameshwaram, Madurai, all. And Swami Brahmananda Ji was very, very pleased, but there was a lot of expenses also Swami Ramakrishnananda Ji had to manage. Immediately after 3 years, to bring Holy Mother would never travel alone, not even 2s or 3s. He would have half a dozen people with her. Even today, we have to think twice when we have to send half a dozen people to some place. At that time, when the funds were meager and people did not know about Holy Mother and even about Swami Ramakrishnananda Ji, it was difficult to manage funds. But it came in an unexpected way. One of the disciples of Holy Mother, who later on became Swami Srivatsananda, Srivasananda, so he was called Narayana Iyengar. He was the tutor to the Maharaja of Mysore. He became the disciple of her, and he had 2 daughters whom he had to marry. But these 2 daughters were influenced by Holy Mother. They said, we are going to live a life of Kumaris, we don't want to marry. But the father said, I have kept reserved 10,000 rupees for your marriage. What shall I do with this 10,000 rupees? You see, in those times, people were so honest. Even in their mind, if they think that this money belongs to such and such a purpose, they would not spend it for any other purpose. So I reserved this money for your marriage. I cannot spend it on any other purpose. At that time, he came to know Ramakrishnananda Ji had a budget of 10,000 rupees to bring Holy Mother, show her around with all her party members and send her back. So when he came to know Ramakrishnananda Ji had a necessity of 10,000 rupees for bringing Holy Mother, who was his own Guru, he immediately offered that 10,000 rupees to him. So we should say, Mother herself arranged for her visit. Mother used to do like that. Silently she would arrange for her own visit because Ramakrishnanji was so solicitous, so anxious to bring her. And she had given him a word, yes, I will come when you arrange. So that is how she came. And she stayed just opposite to our ashrama, where now Ramakrishnanji's statue is there. Just across the road, if you go on the other side, there was a one-storied house called Sundar Vilas. So mother stayed there for full 1 month. So many wonderful things happened there. One thing I can recollect is, one Adi Moolam was there. Adi Moolam, he was a person belonging to scheduled caste, as we call today, and he was employed in the railways. He was a very young boy, hardly 16 or 17 years old. And he came to her and he asked for Diksha. And he did not know anything about Bengali. Mother did not know any other language other than Bengali. So he went for Diksha. Mother did not even take the help of any interpreter. She simply asked him and initiated him. And he understood what all she said that he should do in initiation. And it was our good luck. We met this Adi Moolam. He was about 70 years old in Bangalore. After retirement, he had come to Bangalore and settled down there. And again he was attracted to Bangalore ashrama. So he used to come, and he was perhaps working in the mechanical department here. He knew many things about the mechanics of gates and all that, repairing gates and all that, iron gates. So Swami there in charge would call him and ask him to repair this gate, repair that gate. He used to be doing those works. When we came to know that he was Holy Mother disciple and his name he was Adi Moolam, we were interested. So we went and asked him once, how did you get initiated? She must have spoken to you in Bengali. And how did you understand that one? I don't know, but whatever she said I understood. And it seems here people asked after the initiation, Mother, how did you initiate him? You did not know his language. You don't know Tamil. Mother's reply was, does the mother require a language to make her son understand what she wants? If she cannot make understand her son what he wants, what sort of a mother she is? So she was such a supreme mother, she didn't require any language. Straight away she would pass her thoughts, ideas into the heart of her devotees. So this is one case we had already come across. There were many other cases like that. One of our Swamis, Swami Atulanandaji, he was a foreigner. He also went to Holy Mother when he came to India. He had seen Swami Vivekananda in the West. He had met Abhedananda also in the West. When he came to India and became a brahmachari and then a Swami, he was initiated by Holy Mother. He was initiated to sannyasa by Abhedananda. Even Atulanandaji also used to say, he understood everything what she said. There was no interpreter. He did not know Bengali. She did not speak in English. But he was initiated. And one of our Swamis, when he asked him, how did you understand? His face became very red. How can I express it? But I could understand everything, he said. And it is said that mother had never rode a rickshaw. It was the first time she did it in Chennai. In Chennai, rickshaws were there. So she used one of the rickshaws. And then also the girl students from some English school here. So they went, and then mother was very much interested to hear their English. So he asked one of her attendants, you ask them to say what is it in English, to say how are you, what do they say? They said, how are you, we asked. As soon as they said, how are you, mother was very happy. See how nicely they speak. So like that 1 or 2 sentences, the girls spoke English, and mother was very pleased. And he said, the girls of Tamil Nadu are very intelligent, they know English, all our girls must know English. Mother applied it to all the girls in India. All our girls must know English. What for? Mother said, if they know English, in future hundreds and thousands of people from foreign come. They want to know about Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother and Swamiji and others. So who will tell them except our own people? So these girls will be useful at the time. When foreigners come, they will be able to tell everything directly to them in English. So she was very happy about the Madrasi girls speaking English. And some of them played violin before her. So after hearing violin, she was very happy and asked them to sing some songs also. They sang some songs. And she was of the opinion, there is nobody in the south who does not know music. So when she went back to Udbodham, she told the people who were there working in Nivedita school, in South India everybody knows music, everybody knows English. That was her idea, very high idea. And some of the girls from here went afterwards, met her in Calcutta. They knew music, so they sang before her. They kept our prestige when they went there. And when she was in Madras, she has visited all the places that we visit today, called the sacred places. Kapaleshwara she had gone, Parsarthi Darshana she has done. She went to Ice House also. At that time Shashi Maharaj, though he had left, that she knew the greatness of that place where Swamiji had stayed. She visited Ice House. She visited Marina Beach. So Marina Beach is sacred. Now we are thinking it is only a health resort. You go there for taking good air and breeze. But it is a very sacred place also, on which Swamiji has walked and Holy Mother has walked, and she had a good sight of the beach there. And then Fort St. George also he went. What she saw there, we do not know details, but she has gone to Fort St. George, which perhaps many of us have no interest to go. Now practically there is no interest, but Mother went there also, Fort St. George. Then afterwards she went to Rameshwar. Rameshwaram you all know how she remembered her Sita incarnation. Suddenly when she saw the Rameshwaram Linga, she shouted, "Oh, you are exactly as I have left you at that time." Then suddenly Yoginma heard about that. Then she asked, "What did you say? What did you say?" No, just like that I said something. Afterwards she never told about that one. Again when she returned to Calcutta, again she was relating what had happened in the south. Again when this came, that memory came up again. Yes, that Rameshwara is exactly as I left it. The Purana says that after Sri Ramchandra returned from Lanka, after killing Ravana, he did a Shiva Puja there and a big celebration of his victory. One, to celebrate his victory. Second, to get absolved of the sins of killing a Brahmana. Ravana was a Brahmana. So, Vaishravas. So he was the son of a rishi called Vishravasa. So he is called Vaishravana. So this Vaishravas Ravana was a Brahmin, is a Brahmatya. So that Papa had to be absolved. That sin had to be absolved. So Rama, it seems, performed a puja in which, the Shivalinga was established. And there was no stone or anything available. Out of the sand that was available, Holy Mother made as Sita a Shivalinga, and they worshipped that. And even though that Shivalinga in Rameshwaram, he is made up of sand only. It's a very soft one. That is why they have put a metal cover over it. They do all the abhishek on the metal cover. Otherwise the sand may get melted off and it may lose all its shape. So that was a great thing that happened. Then from here she went to Bangalore. Wherever she went, she created a pilgrimage there. Where there one evening, sunset was there. There is a big tank behind the Bangalore ashrama. In our time it used to be called Kempambudi tank. Kempambudi. So this Kempambudi tank, huge tank. So I'm at the other end of it, sun is setting. And mother was sitting on a small hillock inside our ashram campus. As soon as she saw the sunset over that huge, vast area of water, and it was setting sun like crimson red, she was so much absorbed in the thought of God, she went into samadhi. So sitting on the hillock and getting into samadhi, immediately Ramakrishna heard about it. Oh, she has become Parvatavasini. Parvatavasini is Parvati. Parvatavasini, she has become Parvati now. That is why she is sitting on the hillock and going into samadhi. He ran. He was with great difficulty, he climbed up. He had a hefty body. So with great difficulty he climbed up and then fell at her feet and repeated that mother's sloka, which we do every day in the prayer, Sarva Mangala Mangalye. Now that hillock on which she sat, it has become so famous. This particular incident is known to everybody perhaps in Bangalore. There is a beeline from morning to evening. Just people are going there. They are sit here, there, everywhere. They meditate. And many people come and tell their experiences to the Swami there. So one lady recently, she went and told the Swami in charge there, "Oh Swami, I came out of a great danger because of Holy Mother's grace." She said, it seems some serious case was there in their house, some surgical case, and they were hopeless that it would never be successful. Somebody suggested, "No, you go and meditate on Holy Mother's rock. Afterwards you come and get the operation done." And she did, and everything went off so smooth. Nobody ever felt that it was a serious case. So she comes and reports. So this little hillock, which nobody knew, and Holy Mother certainly would not have told about that. But it has become so famous now. Everybody is standing in a beeline to go to that small hillock. It's called the Holy Mother's rock. And when we were there as young students, so we used to go, and then Swami Yatishwaranandaji, who was in charge of the center, he had a great desire to build a big temple for Sri Ramakrishna on that Holy Mother rock. So he was a great man, but he could not achieve it in his long period of almost 15, 16 years. And it has remained an unfulfilled desire of him. Maybe in future we may find a huge temple on that rock for Sri Ramakrishna. Then afterwards, so many instances are there in Mother's life. Mother used to be called Saraswati by Sri Ramakrishna himself. She is my Saraswati. She is the repository of all knowledge. She has covered herself, covered all her beauty and powers, and has come as an ordinary woman, but all knowledge is in her. He used to tell the young devotees. In fact, he had found it out when he started instructing her in Kamarpukur. In Kamarpukur, she was only 14 years old when she met him for the third time or so. And at that time only she was little aware that it is Sri Ramakrishna, he is her husband. Before that she was too young. When she was 5 years she was married. She might not have known what husband. Then 7 years she was brought once to Jairambati when Sri Ramakrishna came. At that also she must have thought, here is some friend is there. She must have played with him and then gone away. Only 14th year only she must have realized, oh, this is my husband whom I have met 2 times. It seems Sri Ramakrishna himself was afraid that she would mistake her second time going to their house as the first time after marriage. On the way, when she was 7 years old, he told Holy Mother, if somebody asks you, when were you married? Don't say now, 2 years back, you say. That was the condition. And 14th year, she was certainly aware that Sri Ramakrishna was her husband. But then she would not have taken it so seriously. But for Sri Ramakrishna calling her, all right, you learn everything. Whatever is to be learned for a householder, so you have to learn. So he went on teaching A to Z about the householder's life, starting from the trimming of the wick of the lamp. In those times it was an earthen lamp. So they used to trim the wick. If you don't trim it, it would not burn and give good light. So Sri Ramakrishna taught her trimming the wick of the lamp. From there he started up to meditation, prayer, samadhi. She could learn everything. We can also teach our youngsters. We are also very eager. Some of our parents are very loving also. But would the children learn so much? There is doubt. Half an hour also they will not sit to learn. Then they say, Amma talan over, then they will run away. So how will you teach such a child? Here was Holy Mother. He went on teaching from morning till evening, day after day. Almost for 3 months or 4 months he stayed. And she says, he taught me everything about secular life and spiritual life, social life and spiritual sadhanas. And he taught everything right up to samadhi. It's strange, at 14th year, she learns about samadhi and she tells about that samadhi. You see, from that time onwards, I feel a picture of joy, a picture of bliss has been kept in my heart, and I have never felt any pain or suffering afterwards. If you have got a picture of joy inside your heart, where you feel the miseries, how can any misery go there? Whenever any misery goes there, already there is an ocean of joy there. It gets dissolved. So Mother says, I never experienced any misery after that 14th year. We see so many miserable incidents in her life outside. She has wept also. But she says, it never touches the deeper layer. She is always swimming in the bliss of Brahman, which she got after 14th year. So this Mother Sri Ramakrishna himself has spoken about her. And this Saraswati-hood, we see her in several incidents later on. Sri Ramakrishna, after he passed away, we all know Holy Mother was the mother of this whole Sangha, Sri Ramakrishna Sangha, Ramakrishna Math and Mission. They were directed by Holy Mother only. So people used to go to her for Diksha. So one of our Swamis from the south, so he, Ambanandaji, his name became Ambanandaji, but he was a student earlier when Swami Vivekananda returned from the West in 1897. So this young man was picked up by Tulsi Maharaj. Tulsi Maharaj was a disciple of Holy Mother. So he was in Kerala at that time. And he established many centers in Kerala. At that time, this young man from Madras came into touch with Tulsi Maharaj. Tulsi Maharaj took this young man to Calcutta so that he could be initiated by Holy Mother. So they went and occupied a house just opposite to Udbodhan, where Mother was staying. And so he told this young man, you wait here, tomorrow early morning, both of us will take bath, afterwards we shall go. And Mother will start her puja, etc., round about 8 or 8:30. We will go and meet her. At that time I will talk to her about your initiation. And if she likes, she will give you initiation. So he has instructed this young man. This young man is so anxious to meet Holy Mother. Even before Tulsi Maharaj got up to the next day morning, he got up at 5 o'clock and he had told that Mother will be doing puja at 8:30. He has no patience to wait. He just went into Mother's house. Mother had just opened the shrine and perhaps she was starting puja a little earlier, and this boy is there in front of her. And as soon as she saw him, she could guess he has come for Diksha. She beckoned him, bring that seat from the corner of the shrine. He brought that asana and put it before her. Sit on that one. Then she gave him the mantra. So he was initiated. So by 7:30, taking prasada from her hand, so he just came out. Tulsi Maharaj saw him. Come on, let us go and meet Mother. What meet mother? Already I have been initiated. Such was the grace of a mother. And how did he initiate him again? Same, there was no language common to them. She initiated him, and then he understood everything. And he says in his reminiscences, beautiful reminiscences of Swami Ambananda are there. So in that Ambananda, once he says, so before initiation, she asked him, which is your family deity? He said, there is no family deity. I have never seen any. No, there must be family deity. There is one. You just remember. So he remembered whether there was any picture in his shrine. He could not remember whether there was any salagrama, whether there was any Shivlinga, whether there was anything else. Nothing was there, he could not remember at all. So he said, I don't know, we may not be having any family deity at all. No, your family deity is Kali, mother too. So he got doubt. I have been there in that house for so many years, and all my people every day go and worship. Nobody has taken the name of Kali or taken any symbol of Kali for worship. How could I believe? Anyway, he kept it in his mind. Later on, when he came back to his home, he asked his elders, is there any Kali symbol in which you worship every day? Yes, there is. Where have you kept it? There was a small box which was kept into a drawer. So when you take out that box, if you open it, there is a small sword inside it. This is the symbol of Kali. So they were worshipping it. Every day they would take out that small box and worship that Kali in that sword, put it back. This young man did not know. He was astounded. In the place in Tamil Nadu, some small sword is kept in a box inside a drawer, which is myself being a person of the family, I do not know. How this mother sitting there? How could she know? She asserted, no, your family deity is Kali. And it was true. That is the Saraswati hood of mother. So, and this when he was after taking Diksha, so mother gave him, before the Diksha, he gave him some Ganga water from her own hand. So he drank away the whole water that was poured into his hand. Then after the initiation was over, he was just feeling sorry. So much of Ganga water mother gave. Instead of drinking the whole thing, suppose a part of it I had put it into a small bottle, I could have taken it and for several years or for a long time, I could have taken it drop by drop. So I did not. I don't know how I will get another opportunity. When he was thinking like that, mother asked her, and also he was thinking, so mother's, see if I can take mother's water washing the feet of the mother, that would also be a sacred thing. Padodaka. Padodaka is supposed to be a very sacred thing like Ganga water. So if I had taken Holy Mother's Padodaka, it would have been very good. As soon as he thought like that, mother beckoned him, bring that plate. So he brought a plate. Then mother put her feet on that one. Now you pour water and wash and take it. He brought that water, and we hear all his life he was keeping that water with him. Whoever would go to him, he would give them a drop of it. He would fill it up with other Ganga water. So always that bottle would be full. He will go on distributing to everybody, adding more and more Ganga water into it. So it's her Saraswati nature we see tremendously manifested in so many incidents. One of the greatest incidents that I remember in her life is, there was a great crisis in the Belur Math when so many revolutionary brahmacharis, they gave up that revolutionary path and came and joined as brahmacharis. So many brahmacharis. Most of them were from East Bengal, the so-called East Bengal at that time, now Bangladesh. And they were all engaged in terrorist activity against the government. And someday they realized it is no use. So let us devote ourselves to the spiritual sadhana. So they came and joined as brahmacharis. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Then the police got the information that the young men who were all in terrorist group, they have all joined as brahmacharis. Then police started raiding our ashrama every day morning, taking the history of everybody and threatening that if you go on entertaining like this, then we will have to arrest all of them and take them away. All sorts of things. Every morning there was a crisis. And Sharat Maharaj, Swami Shardanandji, who was the General Secretary, he became very much annoyed and confused also. What is to be done now? So every day morning if the police goes on coming and then harassing, how will other young people will come? How will even the public will come? If somebody goes on, where some place is visited by police every morning, every public will become suspicious. There is something wrong here. So they will keep themselves away. So even devotees cannot come and other brahmacharis cannot come and join because of these 3 or 4 brahmacharis who were in the revolutionary activities. So he thought, why not send away these 4 people to their home and report to the police there is no revolutionary here. Then there is no problem. Then other people will come and join. Then devotees also will come. Everything will be peaceful. So Swami Shardanandji thought like that. He went and reported to Mother. Mother, I have thought like this. This is the crisis. So to overcome this one, this seems to be the way. Send away these brahmachari to their houses. After all, they are young. They will go back home and take up to some job and support their parents and live with their parents. Mother heard everything. After hearing everything, she said coolly and calmly, Sharat, they have all come to Sri Ramakrishna and taken refuge under him. Can you refuse refuge to them? Those that have come to Sri Ramakrishna for refuge, can you refuse them? How can you send them back? Sharat Maharaj was in a great moral crisis. When Sri Ramakrishna has said, whoever comes and takes refuge under me, I give refuge to him. Even a cat, when it takes refuge in his life, we say, he has arranged for that cat's maintenance. So when one fish went and took refuge under his feet, that also he sent it safely into the river. So that was Sri Ramakrishna. Sakrideva prapannaya tavasmiti yachate abhayam sarva bhutebhyo dadamyetad vratam mama. Sri Ramchandra's promise. Once if anybody says, O Lord, I am yours, I have taken refuge under you, I shall give refuge to him. Rama has given this refuge. Then Krishna has given, whoever sarva dharman parityajya mamyekam saranam braja aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshaishyami. Krishna has given refuge. It is Rama and Krishna that have come here. And Sri Ramakrishna himself also said again and again, when anybody says, come and take refuge, I will give them refuge. So when he has given refuge and they have come and taken refuge under him, who are you or me? Perhaps Mother must have meant her also. Who are you or me to send them back? We have no right to send them back. You have to keep. Find out some other solution. Sharat Maharaj had no solution. So if they keep, then mutt itself will go. And along with the mutt, the whole thing will go. Whole movement will come to zero. And he was thinking of very serious consequences. And he had no solution. And if he has no solution, the Saraswati has a solution. Saraswati, she called, Sharat, why don't you go and meet the Governor General and apprise him of the real facts that we are not entertaining any revolutionaries. All these boys have given up sincerely their violent activities. They are only now spiritual seekers and we are guarantee for them. And they are also very sincere. So they are no more revolutionaries. Please speak this. This is the truth. Go and appraise him of this truth. Everything will be all right. Sharat Maharaj was astounded. This particular solution did not strike me at all. He was a modern man, educated man, foreign returned young man. He did not think in a cogent way like this about a socio-political problem. Mother has a solution for that. He was astounded and immediately thought how to meet the Governor General. Then Miss MacLeod was there, Swamiji's disciple. He called her, MacLeod, please arrange an interview with the Governor General. I shall do it tomorrow itself, Swamiji. MacLeod was always ready to do Swamiji's work. She put on all her fine dresses. She used to keep the latest fashionable dress of America. She would tell others, I keep the latest fashion so that everybody will be charmed. So I will get entrance anywhere. Wherever I go, people will be looking at me. Then I will be an important person. I will use this importance for Swamiji's work. So she put on the best dress. She went to the Governor General. All the people were amazed. Oh, what is this latest dress she is wearing? And an American woman. Give her first audience. So she went and met the Governor General. Governor General immediately listened to her. She explained to her, this is the fact. Our Swami is here. He will explain to you. Swami Shardananji explained to him. Then the Governor General had given a statement earlier that Ramakrishna Mission is entertaining such young people. So he retracted that, which has never happened in the history of the British Empire in India. A Governor General issuing a statement against an Indian organization and retracting it. It never had happened. It happened at that time. He issued a statement saying, I never meant anything serious about this one. I just made a general remark. Now I am convinced after meeting Swami Shardananda, they are very genuine, so we have nothing against them. As soon as the Governor General issued it, all the other officials also approved. Nobody came afterwards and harassed. This was Holy Mother. She had solutions for spiritual problems, solutions for moral problems, solution also for socio-political problems. If we study her life, perhaps we may get some solution for present political problems also. If we are really serious about solving it the Holy Mother's way. So like this, so many things. She was tremendously equipped with knowledge, wisdom. She was a storehouse of all wisdom. And of course, she was God herself come in the form of a mother. So unless she herself reveals how to find her out, that she is God Himself who has come down. So she is telling, in one or two instances we see that she reveals herself. One lady from Madurai, she was there staying with her in Jairambati for some time. And this lady got so much attracted by Mother, she doesn't want to come back. She once went and told Mother, Mother, I feel very happy. I want to spend my whole life here itself. So Mother said, no. If you stay here, you are from South India, you are used to vegetarian food. Here all fish and meat, everything is taken on special occasions, on ordinary occasions also. You may not like to live here long with all these people. What you do is, I will give you my photo. You take this photo and go back to your place. And there may be many people there who may like me. You show them all this photo. So let them all be attracted. So you spread my name going there. And this lady came back to Madurai and she had that photo given by Mother. And she could show it to so many people and many people got attracted. How Sri Ramakrishna had told about his photo. My photo will be worshipped everywhere. Mother did not announce like that, but Mother also did the same thing. And who knows how many hundreds of people were attracted by that photo. So she is now for us an icon of divine peace. So wherever her picture is kept, wherever her image is taken out, you find tremendous peace. So when we took her icon, her image during that 150th year celebration in 2003, in a Muslim locality in Dindigul, they all invited us, you please come to our locality. I did not know that it was a Muslim locality. I said, if somebody is inviting, accept. So we accepted. And we all went with mother's image, 5, 6 Swamis, behind that another two vehicles with books, etc., and some volunteers. We all went and saw Dindigul. It's a big road like this. On either side, hundreds of Muslims are standing with white caps and white dress, and a tent has been put on side to welcome the Swamis, and there some mullahs are sitting there. So we went and stopped our mother's image. So all the mullahs came. They came and said, Swamiji, you also come here. So we were 5, 6 Swamis. They gave us milk to drink. So we all drank milk, and afterwards they gave us water to wash the hand. Swami, now we have brought thick rose malas. So this rose garland for mother. You please offer these 2 garlands to mother and give it back to us as mother's sacred garland. We did the same thing. So we offered to mother, brought it back and gave it to them. In the meanwhile, some press people came there. And then these mullahs started giving statement to them. You see, this place, this Dindigul, is a very well-to-do place. We are happy in every way. There is enough of income here through business, through other works, etc. We have got good schools here. Everything is here. One thing is there that is the most dangerous thing. That is the Hindu-Muslim disunity. Hindus and Muslims every day, every year they quarrel. And there is massacre on both sides. On this side also, that side also, every year people die. Whenever this riots take place, every year this riot takes place. What we want is peace now. Who will give this peace except Holy Mother? Muslim Mullah is telling this. So who will give peace to us except Holy Mother? That is how we requested Swamiji from Chennai to bring Mother, and he has kindly brought this Mother. So we are very much pleased. Swami, please bring this Mother every year, annually. We could not take the Ratha every time, because the procession cannot be taken every year. But they wanted every year. And the policemen, etc. around, they all came. And they really said, Swami, here no Hindu deity has come into this. Because Hindu deity coming means there will be riot. So we always warn them, don't bring. No Hindu deity has come. How you have come here? We never believed you will come. But you have already come and arrived here. So we could not do anything. But now we are astonished that all the people want Holy Mother to come here again and again. Please arrange to come every year, and all the riots will be stopped here. So this is Mother's icon of peace, and she is infinite love. So everyone, she would simply attract them. And when once her attraction falls, they would never escape. There are so many instances are there. We will not go. So we will come to the last of our story. The glory of Holy Mother to us is this embodiment of infinite holiness. This holiness of Mother was so strong. One lady who had slipped in her moral life, so she came to her. As soon as she heard the few words of consolation and help from her mother, from Holy Mother, she got so much attracted. Next day also she came. And Mother went on talking to her for an hour. And the next day also she came. 2-3 days continuously she is coming. Mother is talking to her for an hour and a half. Then other devotees that were coming there, the usual devotees, they objected to her. What is this? You know that she is a fallen woman, and every day you are talking to her for 1 hour. What will people think? She going on visiting this place for 3 days, 4 days, and we will also get bad name that we are coming to a place where such people come. So we will not be able to come if you continue to meet her. Then Mother became very much upset. She told them sternly, look, she has no other person than me in this world. Everybody has left her. So she has no other person than me. I cannot leave her. I shall continue to talk to her. If you like, you may come. If you don't like, you need not come. He dismissed the whole devotees in favor of that one fallen woman. What love, what love. We cannot imagine. We cannot imagine. So, for the sake of that fallen lady, she said, all of you may come or may not come, I don't mind. But I am going to stick on to her because she has nobody other than me. She gives refuge to her. And she was that holiness personified, that lady felt her purity also manifesting in herself. So this is the infinite holiness of Mother. She could purify all that is impure, and she would glorify all that is already pure. Such is the person Holy Mother is, and that is the ideal we want, ideal person we want. The glory of Holy Mother to us is this embodiment of infinite holiness and infinite love and easy approachability. She is infinite love and infinite holiness. But if she cannot be approached easily, there is no use. She was very easily approachable. That is how we all run to her. We know she is holy. We know she is all love. And we know when we go, she will accept us. So this easy approachability, that's why we run to her as any child would run to its mother. We can approach her for getting strength. We can approach her for getting wisdom. We can approach her for getting redemption from all our weaknesses, big or small. We can attain to highest spiritual joy, highest spiritual attainment through her simplest teachings. May we therefore take refuge in her and be blessed forever. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.